Alright, let's get this over with. You guys are very well aware of how I feel about Dumbledore. I don't want to do crap for him. In last week's video, I actually had a whole rant about how the only Christmas TLSQ that I haven't enjoyed is the one in which we set up the party for the professors, and I do not care about the professors. I am sorry, I just don't care for them. They do nothing. I would rather set up a party for the legacy professors. However, I cut out that rant because I thought it unnecessary. And here we go, now we have a TLSQ where we need to help Dumbledore. But at this point, playing Hogwarts Mystery is like being in a relationship that is long dead. However, because it has good memories attached to it, I don't want to leave this relationship. And this is a very sad analogy that I would like to stop thinking about. Dumbledore's Christmas wish. Yeah, my Christmas wish was he actually did something to help us while we were at Hogwarts. A mysterious act of generosity prompts you to discover Professor Dumbledore's secret holiday tradition, help the headmaster conjure a happy Christmas for everyone at Hogwarts, and unlock a Fawkes-themed snow globe for your room. Snow globes are great. I would like the snow globe. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Christmas TLSQ. We had such a nice, wholesome TLSQ last week, and now Janshini's like, hey, you liked that TLSQ? That's great. Now let's ruin that. Let's ruin that by giving you another one. I've just been actually sitting in this chair for 3 hours just debating on whether I should even do this quest because I got sick again. I'm not very sick this time, just a little bit sick. Anyway, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with as soon as possible so I don't have to play this for longer than an hour. Oh, this must be because what they said about this quest being a memory. Okay, I understand. I understand why the squiggly happened. This is because it's a memory. I'm going to get so many presents this year and I deserve every one of them. Okay. I want to know what all my friends are up to for the holiday. Don't care. I'm staying here for the holiday. I can't wait to enjoy Christmas at Hogwarts. Also don't care. Anyway. Yeah, Penny, what is it? Penny is starting the TLSQ for the 873rd time. How many TLSQs do we have in this game at this point? If anyone began playing this game right now in 2023 or 2024, they would be so overwhelmed by the amount of content in this game. There is such a thing as too much content, and this game is it. The only reason I can put up with it is because I've been playing it for years. Srahi, you're here. Happy Christmas. Well, at this point, at least I can say that Christmas in like 2-3 days. Merry Christmas in advance. Happy Christmas, Penny. I will likely be celebrating Christmas by just actually staying in bed. All of us just stay in bed. My entire family, whenever there's a holiday, we just all stay in bed. No one gets up at till 1 p.m. It's great. The holiday break is almost here. Are you staying at Hogwarts this year? MC has nowhere to go, unfortunately. I am. There's no place like Christmas at Hogwarts. I mean, and there was this, oh my god, I have to say this. There was this very sad post on Tumblr which almost made me cry. Nobody imagined Sebastian singing I'll be home for Christmas after being banished from Feldcroft. And I cried. Honestly, in my head, Christmas had already happened by the time the Imperio thing in Feldcroft happened. It happened in like January. But still, I was so sad when I read that. Oh, no one imagined that. You will get too sad. But I think now you will imagine it because I put it in your head. I'll say, just look at the courtyard, it's like a winter wonderland. I don't care. Penny, please get on with this quest as soon as possible. I want to play Pokemon. I've been playing Indigo Disc. It's fun. Although the terrarium, why are the blocks so bright? It gives me a flashbang. I've been asking all of our other friends how they plan to spend their holiday too. Since I'll be here the whole time, it'll be nice to say who's staying and who's going. Say no more, Sarai. I'll tell you about our friends' holiday plans. I don't care. Hurry it along. Thanks for letting me know what all of our friends are doing for the holiday, Penny. Of course, sorry if I left anyone out. You said you're staying at Hogwarts too? Yes, Mom and Dad are visiting Gran in Antarctica? They said it was too cold for me or Beatrice to go with them. I'm going to miss being in my family, but I'm also very excited about a holiday at Hogwarts has to offer. Everything, I don't care about. I don't even care that I can't read at this point. I'm sure we'll have a fun here together. We'll have a fun. Grammar module, please fix yourself. Holidays at Hogwarts are always full of surprises. Speaking of surprises, isn't that Fawkes, Professor Dumbledore's Phoenix? Hi, pretty girl, pretty boy. Actually, I forgot if Fawkes is a color boy. Boy, I think. It is? I didn't even notice he was there. It's rather strange, isn't it? Fawkes doesn't usually spend time in the courtyard. Right, I wonder what he's doing out there. What do you think? Stretching his wings, I suppose. It's a bird. It's not gonna stay inside in a room all day. Perhaps Fawkes is simply stretching his wings. That may be, but why come to the courtyard to do that? Fawkes would stretch his wings anywhere. Guys, it's a bird. You don't have to think that deeply. Oh, hi. Hi, Ben. Is everything alright? No, Sarai, it's not alright at all. Of course it isn't. It's a Hogwarts mystery. What is it? What happened? I'm experiencing Christmas emergency. I need a miracle or my holiday will be ruined. Meet me in the Great Hall as soon as you can. I need your help, Ben. What up, bud? Alright. So is this effect going to happen every time I enter a place? I suppose. Alright, Ben, we're here. What's the Christmas emergency that you mentioned earlier? I've lost my train ticket to London. You could have just said that outside. I'm supposed to meet my family there tonight. We're all getting together to visit my Aunt Teeny. It took weeks to set up the arrangements. If I miss my train, I might not get to see Aunt Teeny at all. I see. In that case, you'd better find that ticket. Where was the last place you saw it? It was right there at the Gryffindor dining table. Why won't you take better care of your ticket? Honestly, maybe I've just inherited this from my parents. But if I lost my ticket, like it was an emergency, my parents would just straight up start lecturing me, and I've like just inherited it at this point. I've got to start lecturing Ben. I really should. I've looked everywhere. My train ticket must be around here somewhere. I'll see my Aunt Teeny even have to walk all the way to London. I'm sure it won't come to that, but I don't doubt you mean it. Let's look around. If a missing train ticket is here, we'll find it. This is so random. Sorry, Ben, we searched everywhere, but there was no sign of any train tickets. This is awful, Sarai. I'm gonna miss my train. I appreciate your help, but I suppose it was too much to expect a holiday miracle. There's your miracle. Sarai, I don't believe it. What is it, Ben? It's a train ticket. The exact train I was about to miss, and the envelope has my name on it. Someone sent you a replacement train ticket? Yes, Sarai, this can only mean one thing. What? It's a holiday miracle. I mean, what else could it be? Alright, I just roll with it. Just roll with it. Frick it. We're making this up as we go along. Roll with it. Frick it. We're making this up as we go along. You're right, Ben. It's a holiday miracle. That's the sort of thing that might happen this time of the year. At this point, I should make like Hogwarts mystery TLSQ bingo. You know, and to just put it over here and we cross off stuff every time something completely obvious happens. What a magical time the holidays are. Thank you, Father Christmas. I'm going to assume Hagrid sent that. Dumbledore sent that, obviously. No matter the reason, I'm glad. This saved my holiday and I get to see my Aunt Teeny after all. I need to hurry if I'm going to catch my train. Thanks for your help, Sarai. Happy Christmas. I'm speeding this along. Roll with it. Happy Christmas, Ben. Go, go, go. You're going to miss your train. But seriously, where that ticket comes. Yeah, so obvious answer. Obvious answer. Professor Dumbledore's here. Alright, I should ask him about Fawkes. What was Phoenix doing in the courtyard earlier? He's leaving. Better catch up. See you later, Penny. Gotta go. Very random. This quest is so random. I followed Professor Dumbledore all the way here so I could tell him I saw Fawkes in the courtyard. But what's the headmaster doing here? I don't see Hagrid. Hello, useless old man. What do you want? Okay, it's too much to say that I hate Dumbledore. I just don't like him. Yeah. Miss Silvers. I thought that was you behind me. You're just in time. I could use your help with something. Hello, Professor. I just wanted to tell you that. Oh, hi. There's a griffin in Hagrid's pumpkin patch. Well spotted, Miss Silvers. The griffin is my reason for coming here today. Judging by your surprise, I suspect that is not the reason you wish to speak to me. No, I wanted to talk to you about something I saw in the courtyard earlier. It's a bit mysterious, actually. I would love to discuss what's on your mind, Miss Silvers. Blah, blah, blah. But for the moment, the griffin's well-being is my highest priority. Your highest priority is everything except your students. Shut up. Hagrid named this griffin Grey Wing. Aww, that's a nice name, actually. Doesn't seem to be in a particularly good mood. Certainly not, and our dear friend Hagrid is at a loss on how to help it. Give it food? Try as he might, he cannot seem to coax Griffin away from his frozen pumpkin patch. It has become quite a problem. Hagrid has been worrying over it for days. It threatens to disrupt his entire holiday. Hagrid has a lot on his plate this time of the year. I should know I spent one holiday as his assistant, helping him deliver magical Christmas crackers. Last year's quest, which for some reason repeated this year, but it was such a wholesome quest. I loved it. You and Hagrid made a fine team. The children at St. Mungo's can attest to that. Can I just go with him again this year instead of doing whatever with you? However, if we do not help Craving, I fear Hagrid will be too distracted for such things this holiday. Oh my god. Can't allow that to happen. There's got to be something we can do to help Craving. Well, first of all, feed it. Agreed. To that aim, I would like to conduct a more thorough examination, but I will need your help. If you would be so kind as to keep Craving occupied, I will be free to study her safely. Anyway, 3 hours later, thank you for your assistance. I have completed my examination, so what's wrong with it? Did you find anything wrong with Craving? Craving appears perfectly healthy. I found no evidence of injury or disease. Whatever is ailing this griffin is not physical in nature. It may be a matter of Graving's emotional well-being. I have never read so fast in my life. That's how much I want to get this over with. In that case, what could be bothering Graving? Maybe it's lonely. Hi. In your examination, you said wizards sometimes befriend griffins and use them to guard treasure. I did. Befriending a griffin is not easy, but it is possible for a skilled wizard or a creature expert like Hagrid or myself. I have a griffin in the magical reserve. Her name is Gilda and I love her. You also mentioned that Graving has become protective of Hagrid's pumpkin patch. Indeed, in Hagrid's pumpkin patch are among his dearest treasures. Graving may be driven to protect Hagrid's pumpkins the way other griffins guard treasures. That is an intriguing hypothesis, Miss Silver. So it is in a bad mood because it sees no pumpkins and therefore there is no treasure to guard. Alas, in this winter season, there is not for Graving to protect but a patch of frozen ground. Perhaps Graving's move will improve if we give her something else to protect. An excellent suggestion. One moment. Can you walk any slower? A cauldron of leprechaun gold smells strongly of Hagrid. That cauldron of leprechaun gold smells strongly of Hagrid. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He uses it in the training of Nifflers, you see. Yeah, there was a Niffler named Sebastian. Oh, I know all about that. I helped Hagrid train Nifflers myself a little while back. Oh, that made it feel better. It worked. Graving seems happy now that she has something to protect. Oh, all she needed was a purpose. Graving, you're back to normal. Hagrid, hi! Sly hold him miracle. Precious griffin friend is back to her old self. I'll have a happy Christmas now that she's gonna be alright. You must have something to do with Sarai. I don't see anyone else around. Eh? You don't? But I told you. This man's do be disappearing like that. That's strange. I couldn't ask for a better Christmas. Do I have here to thank for this holiday miracle? Nah, it was me and Dumbledore actually. Yeah, it wasn't just me, Professor Dumbledore was here. In fact, helping Graving was his idea. As if I didn't have enough reason to appreciate our amazing headmaster. Dude, he has done nothing for me in his life. But okay, you can appreciate him. I'll be sure to thank him properly when I see him next. The two of you just saved me holiday. I'm glad the Graving is feeling better and that you can enjoy a holiday now, Hagrid. I owe you once and I like you more than one for that matter. Point is, if you ever need a favor, you've only got to ask. Thanks, Hagrid. Happy Christmas. How did I just predict that that's the line that was going to appear? Happy Christmas, Sarai. Okay, that's enough happy Christmasing. Move along. I should get back to the castle. I have a few questions for Mr. Dumbledore and why he keeps disappearing. What disappearing act is he doing? Has he mastered the disillusionment charm or something? Okay, sir. Why are you doing vanishing acts? Hello, Professor Dumbledore. Miss Silvers, thank you for coming. Yes. I wanted to thank you for properly assisting me with Graving. Your help was greatly appreciated. I recall you saying you had something you wish to discuss. Do you have a question for me? I do have a question for you, Professor. In fact, I have several. Understood, Miss Silvers. I will answer your questions as best as I can. Can you hurry this along? I've only been doing this for 21 minutes. Why did you disappear from Hagrid's hut right after he arrived? Why not stay and tell him what you did? Did you have something to do with Ben getting a new train ticket delivered to him? And what was Fawkes doing in the courtyard earlier? Those are truly excellent questions, Miss Silvers, and you have earned an explanation. Why? Why haven't I earned an explanation other than my plot armor? Okay, long story short, Dumbledore just likes to help anonymously. Let me get this straight. Every year you secretly help people during the holiday. That is as good a summary as any. Yes, it's become something of a tradition of mine. As headmaster, I feel a responsibility to ensure that everyone at Hogwarts has a joyful holiday. That is why I had a train ticket sent to Mr. Copper and why I sought to help Graving without Hagrid noticing. But what about Fawkes? Fawkes is another matter. My beloved Phoenix has been away from his perch quite often recently. I do not understand the reason why. What Fawkes was doing in the courtyard is much as a mystery to me as it is to you. Perhaps he was simply enjoying the new fallen snow. I thought perhaps Fawkes may have come outside to stretch his wings. An understandable assumption. Phoenixes enjoy a bit of exercise as much as anyone. Regardless of Fawkes' purpose, I am afraid the nature of Phoenix behavior will continue to confound me. And as for your other questions, I hope I was able to answer them to your satisfaction. You were, but I have one more question. Why all the secrecy? Why not just tell people that you're helping them? In situations such as these, Miss Silvers, I find it best not to make a big deal of who does the helping. There's no point in taking credit as long as joy and holiday cheer are had. Don't you agree? Yeah, I mean, sure, I agree with that. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no need to take credit, especially on the holiday. That's fine. I mean, if you don't want them to know. I'm glad you feel the same as I, Miss Silvers. Not needing to be thanked saves valuable time that can be spent helping more people. Could you have helped me when I was at Hogwarts? And small unexpected miracles make the holiday feel that much more magical. Speaking only for myself, I find it easier to maneuver freely if no one knows exactly what I'm up to. When Hagrid asked me who to thank for helping Raving, I told him it was your idea. Your idea is commendable, Miss Silvers. I appreciate your not taking credit. As you've discussed, my goal is to perform these holiday acts anonymously. But you had no way of knowing that at the time. The aid you provided in helping Raving was impressive, Miss Silvers. I love creatures. I believe you may be able to help me again. My work regarding the holiday miracles is far from complete. What would you need me to do? To determine the nature of our next holiday miracle, you must discover what our students need. Your students! I am a child! I am technically your student right now. I request that you go out amongst the student body and identify those who nurture a wish for the holiday. Report your findings back to me and we'll see about turning holiday wishes into holiday miracles. Honestly, I will say that's pretty wholesome. I get to be I was like a helper elf for Hagrid next year, and this year I get to be for Dumbledore. Rather than lie, the idea is wholesome, it's just that I don't like Dumbledore. Understood, Professor, you can count on me. And the more continuously I talk, the less I have to edit later, so I'm talking continuously and very fast. Very good. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, go. I finished the first part in 25 minutes. For me, that's a new record. Usually it takes you 40 minutes just to complete one part because I'm complaining all the time. Stop complaining. Just do the thing. Help Professor Dumbledore by collecting holiday wishes from your friends. Can you and the headmaster create a holiday miracle that lights all Hogwarts? Okay, as long as one of them is for Barnaby, please. Some other Slytherins and I are going on an ice skating trip tomorrow. Ooh, that's cool. I'm gonna do ice skating. Truth be told, I love roller skating and I would love ice skating, but I can't roller skate because the roads are completely ruined. There is no skating rink anywhere near where I live, and well, ice is just not an option here. Hi Sarahi! Hello Penny, how are you enjoying your holiday so far? I'm loving it. Hogwarts is so festive and beautiful during the holiday season, and I can't wait for all the food I'm gonna eat when Christmas comes. I still miss home, of course. It's hard not to think about being with my family this time of year. That makes sense. It's too bad we can't have it all. I wish, Sarahi, I wish. What date is it today? It's 22nd. Okay. Tomorrow is the... Okay, so Christmas is on Monday. That's great. My dad gets a holiday too. Which means my papa gets to nap all day. That's great. I want my papa to have a nice nap. I wish, Sarahi, I wish. That reminds me, I wanted to ask for your help with something. I want to find out if there are any students who have a special wish for the holiday. I may be in a position to fulfill that wish and make the holiday extra special. Right, that's such a wonderful idea. Of course it is. You're Penny. It's so considerate of you to want to help others for the holiday. Where did you come up with this? I think I'll keep it a secret. It's a secret. I can't tell you that, Penny. It's a secret. You're so mysterious, Rahi. But if it means giving people a more joyous holiday, I'll still help you. Let's gather some holiday wishes, Rahi. Where do we start? Why not right here? Let's listen to rumors on the courtyard and see what we can find out. If this quest does not drag on forever, I think I might maybe there's a 25% chance I might enjoy it. Because honestly, the being a helper elf for Hagrid and then being a helper elf for Dumbledore, not a bad idea. Maybe I should change my clothes back to the Santa outfit. So, did you hear any good holiday wishes? I think so. A number of people mentioned a girl from Slytherin who got injured falling off her broom. She's recovering in the hospital wing, but she's going to miss an ice skating trip. A poor girl, she must be so disappointed. I also heard people talking about wanting hot cocoa and spending more time outside. I get that. My family takes long walks in the snowy forest near our home every Christmas. Well, most Christmases anyway, but I won't be able to enjoy that holiday tradition this year, unfortunately. What about the Forbidden Forest? A walk in the Forbidden Forest might sound lovely, but with all the dangerous creatures, it wouldn't be safe. It's not safe. Sarahi don't want to go back to the Forbidden Forest. The Forbidden Forest is no place for a leisurely walk. Though I do that with Sebastian all the time in Legacy, so it's hard to relax and you don't know if there's something out there trying to eat you. Or poacher camps. I know, right? I guess I'll just have to wait until next year to enjoy a walk among snowy trees. What is so good about a walk among snowy trees? It's snow. It must be cold where you live. Just get in bed and cuddle up. I prefer the winter over the summer because shivering is better than sweating. But I get a little mad during winter because it's like no matter how many covers I lay under, my feet just refuse to get warm, and if my feet aren't warm, then nothing else is. I think that injured Slytherin girl is your best bet at finding a holiday wish to fulfill, Sarahi. I should go to the hospital and see if I can talk to her. Good luck, Sarahi, and let me know if you need anything else. Happy Christmas. How am I supposed to fix a broken leg immediately? Is there a spell that can do that? And if there is, why wouldn't you do it immediately? Thanks, Penny. Happy Christmas. Ooh, Fawkes is still here. Hi. Fawkes, again. Hello. Is Fawkes following me around or what? Oh, I don't have time to wonder about that now. I need to get to the hospital wing. What if that isn't Fawkes? What if that's Blaze? Phoenixes basically live forever, right? Blaze is the name of my, Sienna's Phoenix in Legacy. It's so busy here. How is it so busy at Christmas? Never mind. I'm not gonna find the injured Slytherin girl in all of this. Sarai, are you alright? You're not getting sick too, are you? Oh, right, it's cold. I'm also sick. Wait. No, Kiara, actually, I am sick. Help. Do you have pepper up potion? I am sick. I'm just not very sick, so I can very easily forget that I am sick. Honestly, for the last 32 minutes, I forgot I was sick. It's not that bad. I'm not that sick. Hi, Kiara. You don't need to worry about me. I feel perfectly fine. You do? That's great. That means you can help. It certainly looks like you have your hands full. You can say that again. This happens every Christmas. That's why Madam Pompey needs student volunteers like us to help out. Come on, there are patients that need our care. Wait, is that Merula? What the hell did you do? Merula is the Slytherin girl that got injured. I'm mad. Thanks, Sai. You made my life much easier back there. Don't mention it, Kiara. I'm happy to help out. So, why do you think the hospital wing gets so busy during the holiday? All sorts of reasons. A lot of people simply spend too much time in the snow and end up catching a cold. Usually, it's nothing a hot drink can't fix. Never underestimate a hot drink. Facts. Hot drinks, you say? Yeah, if only there was a place outside where students could get a hot cup of tea or coke. Guys, Madam Puddyfoots exist. I bet we'll see fewer patients coming in and it'll be a happy holiday for everyone. I should get back to my patients. It was nice to see you again, Sarai. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, Kiara. What the hell did you do? You fell off your broom? Oh, here we go. So you're the injustice girl everyone's talking about. Very perceptive, Silvers. What do you want? Did you come to Claude? Reprimand me, pretend to care? I don't need to waste my type 2. I want to reprimand so bad, but she just fell off her broom. There's nothing to reprimand. I don't have to pretend to care, Merula. I really do care. Thankfully, right now we're at timeline where Sarai does care. You screw her again, and she will not. And you did screw her again. It is why in adulthood, Sarai and Merula do not talk for at least an entire year. I'm sorry you were injured on Christmas. I hope you feel better soon. Spare me your phony concern for Silvers. You both know you're loving this. Honestly, yes. How'd you get injured? I was showing some Ravenclaws how to fly a broom properly, but then a gust of wind blew me off. I ended up falling and hurting my ankle. It's nothing really. I'll be fine in a day or two. That means I'll miss the Slytherin ice skating club. I even got brand new ice skates as an early Christmas gift. They're really nice. Now I'll miss my chance to try them out. There aren't many opportunities to go ice skating around Hogwarts. My entire holiday is ruined. Well, you gotta spend your time ruining everyone else's holiday, so that's what she did last year. Don't at me. Or maybe year before that. I don't care. Don't give up on the holiday just yet, Merula. You can still have a happy Christmas. Whatever, Silvers. Frick you! I'm sorry. I've learned everything I need to know. I should go report my findings to Professor Dumbledore. What's he gonna do? Use some kind of spell to fix her ankle immediately? If that spell exists, why didn't you just do it before? Hello, Professor. That's Professor Dumbledore. How? You just started saying hello without knowing he's there. Oh, there he is. Okay, start over. Hello, Professor Dumbledore. Professor? Mr. Roach, you have returned. Apologies for not coming to greet you. My mind was elsewhere. I trust you've come to report your findings? Yep. Yes, I found a few students who could use some extra help this holiday. I learned that Merula Slides injured her ankle. It'll heal in no time, but she missed her chance to go ice skating. The Slytherin ice skating trip. Miss Tide must be heartbroken. Then there's Penny Haywood. Her family is away this year. She's staying at Hogwarts for the holiday. She mentioned how much she'll miss walking among the snowy woods that surround her home. I suppose the Forbidden Forest is not a place for a relaxing nature walk. No. That's just what Penny said and I agreed. I also ran into Kiara Luboska in the hospital wing. She said the students often catch cold this time of the year. She even shared her wish for students to have very easy access to hot beverages. No doubt a worthy cause. Is that everything, Miss Silvers? Up until now, yes. And my wish is to just let me go and play Pokemon. Say, did Pokemon exist in the 1980s? I think it did, right? When did Pokemon Red and Blue, the very first versions, come out on the Game Boy? I heard some other students talking about how much they're enjoying the winter weather for that one. You've done splendid work, Miss Silvers. These holiday wishes hold promise. To summarize, Miss Knight wishes to go ice skating, Miss Hayward wishes to walk among snowy trees, and Miss Luboska wishes for hot beverages to be within easy reach of students enjoying the winter weather. Oh, right, they can't go to Madam Puddyfoots or like the Three Broomsticks because that would mean walking through the... You know what, that makes sense. That sounds about right, Professor. Very good. Now tell me, among your friends' wishes, which do you personally find the most delightful? I'm sorry, Kiana's. Kiara's wish for access to hot beverages in the cold weather is most delightful to me. Staying warm by sipping hot tea, watching the snowfall. I want tea right now. Can Papa get me tea? It's 1 a.m. What more could you ask for the holiday? Like my Papa was telling me earlier before I started recording, because I was complaining about having to do another TLSQ. These days my Papa keeps getting up at like 2 a.m. in the morning to make himself tea, which is honestly very weird. But I kind of want tea. Is he up? No, right now no one is up. You know what? I'm not going to wake them up. That's mean. Right, Miss Silvers. Like simple pleasures are often the most worthwhile. With such worthy wishes, it would be a shame to see any of them go unfulfilled this holiday. Let's discuss the matter further. A solution that accommodates everyone may present itself. I'm not going to waste my time on this. Let's just go ahead. I think we're on to something that fulfills all three wishes. I did not pay attention to anything that's being said. We'll create a place with a grove of snowing trees, a frozen pond for skating, and hot beverage stations. So basically a party. Precisely, Miss Silvers. A holiday miracle is no less the creation of an outdoor winter wonderland. There's plenty of snow in the training grounds already. We should place our winter wonderland there. Good thinking. This will surely be a holiday to remember. Guys, at this point, it's just a themed party. I will begin preparations immediately. We'll meet at the training grounds when all is ready. In that case, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Wait, it's ready already? Then why is this quest so long? What else is supposed to be done? I like this music. Honestly, I'm surprised Dumbledore didn't tell me like, hey, you want to build this wonderland for me? I'm surprised he did this himself instead of telling me to do it. Hello, Professor Dumbledore. Miss Silvers, thank you for coming. I have made all of the necessary preparations. It is time to put our plan into motion. I'm ready. Let's make a winter wonderland. It's an energy section that I will be skipping. Bye-bye. Ooh. Nice. Oh, this is really cool. This is genuinely cool. Remember what I said earlier in this video at the start? How the only reason I still do Hogwarts mystery is because it can be good sometimes and it has good memories attached to it. Is it working? Ooh, I like that there are cutscenes in the middle of... I love that there are cutscenes in the middle of an energy section. Why can't we have this more often? I love cutscenes. Cutscenes are my favorite thing. That looks so nice. I did not expect to enjoy something that involved helping Dumbledore so actually fun. This is fun to look at. Honestly, I will say that creating this wonderland is just as fun as helping Hagrid with all his Christmas crackers last year. Dumbledore is finally actually doing something. This is genuinely wholesome. That was so good. Like actually good. Just basically a themed Christmas party and it looks so nice. We really did it. We made a winter wonderland. Professor Dumbledore, this is amazing. Professor? Unbelievable. He disappeared again. Can we at least have a little fun? What happened out here? Look, snowy trees just like the ones back at home. It's like a miracle just in time for Christmas Eve. Where did all of this come from, Sarahi? I'm just gonna say it's a holiday miracle. Let's just say it's a holiday miracle. This is just like earlier in the quartet when you wouldn't tell me your secret plan. It's alright if you don't want to say. I'm just happy that this happened. Have fun! Hey, this is nice. This is genuinely nice. And I was complaining in the beginning of the quest. Look. I love it when this happens. I love it when I complain in the beginning of a quest and then I change my mind because it's genuinely cool. The trailer of this quest, the teaser trailer, did not do this quest justice. This is like actually cool. Professor Dumbledore disappeared the moment we finished the Winter Wonderland. All this time I've been helping Professor Dumbledore set up holiday miracles for other people. But what if the person who needs the holiday miracle is most is Professor Dumbledore himself? You know what? I'm so happy with Dumbledore right now that I'll actually make the effort to do that. Oh, hi Fawkes. That must be it. I need to help Professor Dumbledore have a happy holiday. But How do I even do that? Let me talk to someone who knows him well. It's not my paid Hagrid another visit. You know what? I would love to do that. I'm so happy with Dumbledore right now. The old man finally did something that is wholesome. My usual complaint with Dumbledore is that he just sits around and does nothing about anything. But he's like actually coming out of the office and doing stuff to make people happy. I like that. I respect that. I will like to do something for him. With the Winter Wonderland complete, your attention turns to the headmaster himself. How are you ensured that Professor Dumbledore has a happy Christmas? Can I have a nice thing too, by the way? I don't actually want anything. No, I actually don't want anything. I actually have everything I need. Sarahi, there you are. Hello, Hagrid. Me and Greywing here have been enjoying the lovely winter weather on the Christmas Eve. Thanks again for helping us, Sarahi. And I'll thank Professor Dumbledore too when I get the chance, since he said it was his idea before. Now that she's feeling better again, me and Greywing can focus on having a happy holiday. That's just what I wanted to talk to you about, Hagrid. I want to do something for Professor Dumbledore to help him have a happy holiday. That's a fine idea, Sarahi. Professor Dumbledore's helped me in more ways than I can count. He's always doing stuff for other people and hardly ever thinks about himself. Actually, that rather reminds me of you, Hagrid. Especially with everything you do around the holiday, like delivering magical Christmas crackers to St. Mungo's. That's nice of you to say, Sarahi. Professor Dumbledore's me inspiration. If I learned something good, it's probably from him. Or he'll see potential in you so that no one else can. That might be what I respect about him most. It's true, when Professor Dumbledore puts his faith in you, it inspires you to do your very best. And that's just one of the many things that makes a headmaster so amazing. Other than the faith he puts in others, what do you respect the most about Professor Dumbledore? Honestly, all things considered, I just respect his magical abilities. For example, when Sarahi meets Harry, she'll tell him that I would urge you not to trust Dumbledore with everything because he doesn't really do much about your problems. But I can assure you that if push comes to shove, he might help you. He's the very strong wizard. He might just be a last resort thing. Other than that, you are better off just helping yourself rather than asking Professor Dumbledore. Like, this is the kind of thing Sarahi tells him. Like, I respect his strength. I respect what he can do. What I don't respect is the fact that he doesn't do things most of the time. I respect Professor Dumbledore's magical abilities the most. Just recently I saw him performing a magic trick I hardly knew was possible. That's Professor Dumbledore for you. He might have just been the cleverest wizard in the whole world. If there's anyone at Hogwarts who deserves a happy holiday, it's Professor Dumbledore. Exactly, but what can I do to help one of the world's greatest wizards? I might be able to help you, Sly. I've known Professor Dumbledore for a long time. Plus you had craving, so I owe you a favor anyway. Listen up and I'll tell you what I know. Should I just get him a bunch of socks? A pair of socks. In that energy section, Hagrid was talking about like how Aberforth is Dumbledore's only family and like I think they would like to reconnect. And that reminds me that some people have actually been comparing Sebastian's story to Dumbledore's story. Because he had his sister too. And people have been comparing Sebastian and Dumbledore's story, like they're saying very similar people. As I was saying, this time of the year, Professor Dumbledore's probably thinking about his brother. Aberforth's the only family he's got left in this world after all. Of course, Aberforth. I met him before. He owns the Hogshead Inn in Hogsmeade. That he does. Aberforth's not the friendliest sort, but he's decent enough. Perhaps Aberforth could help Professor Dumbledore have a happy holiday. Could be, but I wouldn't put too much hope in it. Those two aren't on the best of terms. Professor Dumbledore and his brother had a fallen out years ago. Some wounds just don't heal, I suppose. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Thanks, Hagrid. You've been very helpful. I should get back to the castle. Best of luck, Sarai. Let me know if you need anything else. Happy Christmas. Or I could just get him socks. Happy Christmas, Hagrid. Thinking cap is on. If I'm gonna help Professor Dumbledore enjoy this holiday, I should probably talk to Aberforth. He might be the key. Need to get to Hogsmeade right away. If Fawkes is just... Yep, hi Fawkes. You again? I'll have you know, Mr. Fawkes, that I'm trying my best to help Professor Dumbledore have a happy holiday. Why are you telling that to the Phoenix? I wish I had time to chat, but I need to talk to Aberforth Dumbledore. So unless you plan to bring me to him yourself, I'll just be going, alright? Oh, hi. Wait, what? Actually? Fawkes, what are you doing? Fawkes? Wow! Whoa, Fawkes! This is not safe! Jesus Christ. Okay. This is such a funny quest. I take back all the complaining. This quest is hilarious. Who wrote this? Who judged you? Who wrote this quest? This is so funny. I'm sorry, that Sarai was like actually looking like me right now. I can hardly believe it. Fawkes carried me all the way to Hogsmeade. That Phoenix sure is strong. You can Bet your bottom dollar, Sarah. He was like just closing her eyes and so scared the whole time. And here I am, Hogwarts hidden exactly where I need to be. Dropped a before. Hello! What's all this then? A customer at this hour? On Christmas Eve, no less? Sarai Silvers, I might have known. Hello, Aberford. Mr. Aberford. In my day, students got caught out of bed after got into a heap of trouble. How do you end up here at this time of the night? Phoenix flew me here. I'm not even joking. It sounds rather silly, but a phoenix picked me up and flew me here. I know this sounds stupid, but actually... If you're going to make up a story, you're better off making it believable. No, actually. But I did say phoenixes will surprise you with what they're capable of. Well, you're here now. No sense throwing you out in the cold. Come have a seat and get yourself warmed up. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Yes. For food. Thank you. I still remember the first time you came here. You were looking for Mundungus Fletcher of all people. This might be surprising. Mundungus Fletcher is surprisingly decent. What Hogwarts students wanted to do with a dodgy type like him was beyond me. He is surprisingly decent, Mundungus Fletcher. I have actually come to love the guy. Also, I ship him with Viradel. I remember. My brother knew you'd be coming, of course. He even gave me a letter to deliver to you when he arrived. That's Albus Dumbledore for you, always one step ahead. Brothers. You can say that again. You must know Professor Dumbledore like no one else, I imagine. You imagine, right? I know far too much, in fact. Anything you can tell me? I suppose you don't understand more than most with what with your brother Jacob and all. You want to know what I think of Albus Dumbledore? Well, let me tell you. It's not going to be pretty, is it? Yay, tea! Give tea. Thank you. Thank you for tea. I have received the magical tea. I shall wait for it to cool down. It sounds like you and Professor Dumbledore went through difficult times. We did. Tragedy has visited our family more than once. Through it all, Albus was as brilliant as ever, always looking for a clever solution to this or that. But what's the point of being clever if you can't be around when it really counts? Good point. I don't think I know. My apologies, Rai. Lots happened between me and my brother and me over the years. Too much. How is Albus anyway? I hope he's not too melancholy this time of the year. Not really my place to say. I don't think it's my place to say. Fair enough, that tells me everything I need to know. If he were overflowing with joy on holiday cheer, I suspect you had mentioned as much. No, Albus is more likely to pull a disappearing actor the second anyone enjoys themselves this time of the year. That's true. Even Albus Dumbledore can't escape the past this time of the year. He's probably dwelling on it a little bit. That's quite enough reminiscing for now. You'd best get some sleep. I'll fix a bed for you. There's plenty of room in my inn tonight. Thanks, Aberford. Happy Christmas. Wait, actually, I haven't had a happy Christmas in a long while, Sarahi. I'll see you back to Hogwarts in the morning, discreetly. No need to get you in trouble and ruin your holiday. I appreciate that. That is so kind of this man. As soon as I get back to Hogwarts, I should go check on Professor Dumbledore. Let it never be said that Aberford Dumbledore isn't a kind man. I love my dad. He gave me magical tea. That's my happy Christmas, everyone. Okay, so what's going on here? Hello. Good morning, Professor. Miss Silvers, you're up early. I was just watching the sunrise. It looks to be another beautiful Christmas day at Hogwarts. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to you too, Professor. I'm genuinely excited about this. I have more good news as well. Our Winter Wonderland was a rousing success. Thanks to your efforts, you were able to make this a happy holiday for everyone at Hogwarts. Well, perhaps not everyone. Miss Silvers? What about you, Professor? Are you really having a happy holiday? Miss Silvers, my holiday is lifted merely by knowing the castle is full of joy and holiday cheer. Cut it out. Cut it out. With all due respect, Professor, cut it out. Huh? You don't have to hide it. If your holiday isn't as happy as it could be, you can say so. Christmas is all about joy and fun, but it isn't always an easy time for everyone. Especially when it comes to family. Situations with family can be complicated. I mean, my dad is Peregrine, who I wish we would stop acknowledging. As is so often the case, Miss Silvers, you see more than most. My brother Aberford is all the family I have left. We have experienced our share of complications. It might help to talk about it if you want to. I suppose it will do no harm and perhaps it will be more productive than standing in solemn contemplation. Very well, allow me to tell you about my brother. Hey, he's a great guy. Gave me warm food and a place to sleep. Gave me food that wasn't sandwiches for once. So, instantly, he's all the way up there. Honestly, with how Dumbledore is talking about how many regrets he has in the past with his family, I can kind of see the merit in the theory of how much Sebastian and Dumbledore's situations are similar. Especially with ill sisters, I think. I appreciate you opening up to me, Professor. You are a good listener, Miss Silvers. My brother and I have grown apart over the years. We both made mistakes that left us with much regret. We did have some happy times together, but those days are long past. Listen to me, prattling on about the past. It's Christmas. You ought to go enjoy the holiday, Miss Silvers. They'll be serving breakfast any moment. Are you going to be alright? Of course, Miss Silvers. I'll be down to enjoy the hearty breakfast myself soon enough. Despite what Professor Dumbledore claims, my mission to help him have a happy holiday is far from over. But maybe get some food in your stomach first. I should go check in with my friends. I'm going to help Professor Dumbledore. I can't do it alone. I am surprised on how into this I have gotten. I was in the beginning just hoping I'd be done with this within an hour. It's been an hour and 8 minutes. I'm sure I'll be done in like another 20 minutes. It's kind of easy to forget that even old people want to do stuff on Christmas. Happy Christmas, Sarai! Happy Christmas! Oh, Levi is here. By the way, will we have adult Levi in Beyond, please? I miss Levi. As much as I'm enjoying this quest, I gotta say, no Christmas quest or Halloween quest will ever be as good as the first ones. Spending the holiday at Hogwarts is even more brilliant than I imagined. Kiara and I woke up to a big pile of presents in our dorm room. It was amazing. Oh right, I haven't even back to my room yet. I may have a pile of presents waiting for me too. Huh? You mean you don't know? If you weren't in your dorm, where were you last night? Don't ask. I was feeling that. This was such a funny answer. I was picked up by a phoenix and taken away. I was phoenix snapped. I am not kidding. Sarahi, you're so funny. I am not joking. But sure, I guess. You don't have to tell me what happened if you don't want to. No one believes me. This quest is so funny. I love this quest. It's just as good as last week's. And last year's too. Something's up with you, Silvers. I told you about my missing skating trip and suddenly there was a skating pond in the training grounds. Not to mention a beautiful snowy forest and lots of hot drinks. Right, Winter Wonderland, we get it. But that doesn't explain how this all came to be. Face up, Silvers. What have you been up to over this holiday break? No? I ain't said nothing. I can't tell you any more than I already have. I made a promise to keep it a secret. You're really not going to tell us who or what's behind all this holiday miracle business. Nope. That's alright. I'm sure Sarai has her reasons. Plus, it adds to the magic of the holiday. Regardless of how the Winter Wonderland came to be, there's someone else who needs our help this holiday. Professor Dumbledore. I want to do something to help Professor Dumbledore have a happy Christmas. That's a wonderful idea, Sarai. What do you have in mind? I'm not sure yet, but I think Aberforth, Professor Dumbledore's brother, is the key. Unfortunately, Professor Dumbledore and Aberforth aren't on the best of terms. If we could somehow mend things between them, they might come together for the holiday. Getting the Dumbledore brothers to reconcile, now that would take a miracle. Then we'd better get started. Let's brainstorm some holiday miracles. Oh, I'm gonna need some tea for this. Secret gift exchange, I was gonna say that. I think we've got it. A secret gift exchange between the two Dumbledores. We'll deliver gifts to both brothers and say if they were from the other one. That's just okay. That way they'll know that their brother still cares about them. And thinking that the other brother was the first to apologize will help each of them save face. If this works, it might be enough to get the Dumbledores to put us past aside and come together for Christmas. There's just one problem, Silvers. It's already Christmas. If we're gonna find gifts to deliver to the Dumbledores, you better act fast. Even if you had time to go shopping, everything's closed up for the holiday. I suppose you could check the artifact room. Yeah, everything is in the artifact room. This is also one of those bingo things that we should put on the board. Found something random in the artifact room. You're right, there's always something to find in the artifact room. The artifact room is so convenient. Then we have a plan. Come on, let's go find last minute gifts for Dumbledores. Is anyone gonna eat those sandwiches? Is Fawkes gonna eat them? Oh, okay. Can you pull out the ultimate holiday miracle and bring the two Dumbledores together for Christmas? I sure am gonna try. Alright, what up? Hello everyone. Sorry, this is so exciting. We get to pick out presents for Dumbledore and his brother. Okay, Penny, let's just do this thing. Hard to believe we'll find anything worthwhile in all this junk. Whatever we find doesn't need to be fancy. Something personal and thoughtful might be even better. We need to be quick too. Christmas will be over before we know it. Then we'd better get searching. Come on, let's go look around. We've searched the whole room from top to bottom. Found quite a few things that would make a nice gift. But are any of them truly worthy of a Dumbledore? Let's hope so. These are possible gifts you could have thought as presents for Aberforth. I saw this antique hand mirror and... That's a two-way mirror. Is this where we got it from? I saw this antique hand mirror in a cupboard and I picked it up. I think it's quite nice. I also found this tongue card. It's old, but it's made of real silver. Why would anyone throw that away and just put it in the artwork room? Anyway, I spotted this one. It's a history book about famous British duelists. That's History of Magic. That's a History of Magic by Bathilda Backshot. Guys, that's just a... Never mind. We did pretty well. I think Aberforth would love any one of these things. This was your idea, Sarai. You should be the one to pick. I like the mirror. Just don't muck it up. It's either I think it's a regular mirror, but they just kind of use the two-way mirror model. I'm still going to assume it's a two-way mirror and pick that one. Better choose carefully then. Remember, this gift is for Aberforth. It's supposed to be from Professor Dumbledore. Which present best represents what Aberforth Dumbledore would give? What Professor Dumbledore would give to Aberforth on Christmas? I want to give the antique mirror. Just because I think it's a two-way mirror. I'm going to assume it's not a two-way mirror and they just use the same model. I think I'll go with the dueling history book. It makes sense that Dumbledore would give a book. Let's give Aberforth the dueling history book. Professor Dumbledore told me his brother was a formidable duelist in his time. That's a nice personal touch, Rahi. Aberforth might even take it as a compliment as if Professor Dumbledore is acknowledging his skills. Good choice, Rahi. We'll have that wrapped up in no time. Alright, let's move on to Professor Dumbledore's presents. These are the possible gifts he found of Professor Dumbledore. This whole book is full of ancient runes. I don't understand it, Professor Dumbledore might. I found this lunoscope. It's so odd, but it seems to work. And finally, we have a skull? A skull? Really? I'm sorry, I couldn't find anything good and ran out of time. It's a bit out of the ordinary, but then again, so are the Dumbledores. Let's just go with the lunoscope. Which one of these do you think Aberforth would give to Professor Dumbledore for Christmas? Let's go with the lunoscope. Let's give Professor Dumbledore the lunoscope. I found him in the astronomy tower earlier and at his own telescope before that. Among his other skills and hobbies, Professor Dumbledore seems to enjoy studying the heavens. This is a great choice. A gift like this shows an understanding of Professor Dumbledore's curious nature. It never hurts to know what phase of the moon is in at any given time. Now that we've chosen our gifts, I'll handle the rest. But how will you get Aberforth's gift all the way to Hogsmeade before Christmas is over? I think I have an idea for that. I'll get there the same way I did before. Thanks for your help, everyone. It's been kind of Phoenix night before. Hopefully we'll make this a happy Christmas to the Dumbledore brothers. Could be the first step in repairing their relationship. Good luck, Sarai. Gonna need it. It's time to pull off a holiday miracle, everyone. I'm hitting the right on a Phoenix again. You again? Hello. Don't tell me a Phoenix bird napped you a second time. Actually, I'm just here to deliver a package care of... What is this sentence? Actually, I'm just here to deliver a package from the Hogwarts headmaster. Just use normal words. That's so. We'll give it here then. Let's see what the damage is. What? History of Britain's most notable duelist. That might actually be worth a read. I was quite a formidable duelist in my day, you know. Still am, in fact, though a bit out of practice. A little dusty though. Where do you dig this up? The artifact room? Whatever do you mean? It's alright, Sarai. I know this isn't from Albus. You do? But how? Did I give you the wrong thing? Your gift was very nice, Sarai. It's not about that. Huh? Is this happen no matter what you give? Albus and I just aren't in the place where something like this would change anything between us. I see. It might sound silly, but I was trying to help you and Professor Dumbledore enjoy your Christmas. That's just the sort of thing Albus might have done back when we were young. Come sit by the fire for a while. I'll tell you whether you succeed in improving my holiday. I'm relieved that this helped you enjoy your holiday before. Your company is appreciated, Sarai, and your efforts reminded me of happier times. There may have been few and far in between, but good times are worth remembering. What about you and your brother? Are things ever going to be alright between you two? I'm not ready to forgive Albus, and neither is he, I suspect. That may never change, but Albus knows that I won't sit idle when the time comes to do what's right. Well, at least there's that. That was quite a plan you had, delivering me a gift saying it was from Albus trying to get us together. It's not every day a student tries to pull off a secret holiday miracle like that. What made you do it? It's Christmas. It's Christmas. That's the reason. Everyone deserves to have a good holiday, especially even Professor Dumbledore. That's something Albus might say. Seems like the same spirit lives in you. Thanks, Aberforth. I suspect you'll see Albus next to deliver his gift from me. I will, but after this I don't know how he'll react. No sense giving up now. You'll just have to give Albus your gift and find out for yourself. I suppose you're right. Happy Christmas, Mr. Aberforth. Happy Christmas, Sarai, and I mean it. You really did brighten my holiday. Now you'd better get back to Hogwarts before you miss the rest of Christmas. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that this doesn't work. It's not like a perfect thing. Because honestly, it's true. Things are not going to be perfect. It's not going to get each other's gifts and just to hug it out. That's not going to happen. This is more realistic and I actually like it. Hello, Professor Dumbledore. Miss Silvers, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. I hope nothing terrible has happened. Everything's fine. I just came to deliver a present for you. What a fine looking gift, and the note says it's from Aberforth. Unexpected. I wonder, is this really a gift from my brother? Could something else be afoot? I'ma just follow the plan. If the note says it's from Aberforth, then that must be the case. I'ma just let me have my experiments. Perhaps your brother just wanted to send you a gift to help you have a good Christmas? Perhaps, Miss Silvers, perhaps. Regardless, I cannot let such a fine gift go unopened. Thus I will open it with great abandon. What does great abandon mean? A lunoscope, it seems to be in working order. One can never have too many lunoscopes, and this one is finely crafted. I shall put this to good use. I'm glad you like the gift, Professor. And I'm sure Aberforth would too. Certainly if he had been the one who gave it to me. However, we both know Aberforth is not responsible for this get, Mr. West. So, see, I kind of knew this was going to happen. Just want to experiment. We do? I'm afraid so. What a shot. Should I suspect that Aberforth received a similar gift ostensibly from myself? Yeah, my friends and I were hoping it might help the two of you reconcile. I see your plan was well intentioned, Miss Silvers, and I'm kind of glad it didn't work. Unfortunately, a judge such as this would not be enough to mend the rift between me and my brother. Aberforth said as much too. I appreciate your efforts regarding me and my brother, but there are some wounds that time alone cannot heal. When you didn't stay to enjoy the winter wonderland, I felt that I had to help you somehow. My friends and I were just trying to help you and Aberforth have a happy Christmas. In that, Miss Silvers, I have no doubt you succeeded. Your efforts this holiday and the thoughtfulness displayed in your gift have made this a Christmas to remember. And you finally got out of your chair and did something that made me want to do something nice for you. Okay, I suspect my brother feels the same. I suppose that's what we were hoping for. Hope now is something worth exploring further. Your actions have reminded me of Hope's transformative power. Allow me to explain. Those are some interesting insights about Hope, Professor. In my contemplation of the past, I had nearly forgotten to enjoy the present and to hope for a brighter future. Thank you for reminding me of this, Miss Silvers. I will hold on to hope for a better future between us. Do you think me naive? No, there's always hope. You should tell that to Solomon. Not at all. If I've learned anything this holiday is that there's always hope. An admirable sentiment, Miss Silvers. It's not easy to hold on to hope, especially in difficult times, but those are times when we need hope the most. I suppose that's what makes the winter holidays so special. Hey, that makes any holiday special. Any time special. Indeed, this time of the year we experience our longest and darkest nights. But even the darkest winter night does not last forever. Oh, hi Fawkes. You finally came back. Hey Fawkes. Our beloved Phoenix returns just as I had hoped. Somehow I suspect you have to thank for Fawkes' return more than anyone. Maybe? I really can't tell what Phoenix is thinking. At any rate, it looks like my work here is done. It seems so. With that in mind, it is my hope that you enjoy the rest of our Christmas. Happy Christmas, Professor Dumbledore. Thank you for actually doing something for once. That was fun. Happy Christmas, Miss Silvers. Okay, am I going to tell anyone about my phoenix snapping? Professor Dumbledore, would you like to join me in the Winter Wonderland this evening? It's still Christmas and you look like you could use a hot drink and a breath of fresh air. I think I should enjoy that, Miss Silvers. I will see you there. Hey, that's fun. Is the quest over or is there one more part? One more part. Okay. So everyone is enjoying the Winter Wonderland now. That's cute. Hello. Hi Sarai. I'm glad you finally get a chance to enjoy the Winter Wonderland. Thanks Penny. It's good to be here. I hope a holiday miracle helped Professor Dumbledore and Aberforth enjoy their Christmas. It didn't turn out exactly as we planned, but I would say we still accomplished our goal. There's just one thing left to do, and that's have fun. It's Christmas time. Hi, Professor Dumbledore! I invited him to join us. Apologies for my tardiness. I am looking forward to enjoying the Winter Wonderland with you all. I wonder if this man can ice skate. How wonderful! Any more surprise guests we should know about? Well, Fawkes is just kind of here. Not anymore. Looks like everyone's here. Now come on, let's enjoy ourselves and it's still Christmas. There are puppies and Borf and Poskin. That's cool. Can I ice skate? I want to ice skate. Ooh, Marula is ice skating. Nice. Hey, let me have a look at that. Do that again. Oh, and Professor Snape is enjoying a dessert also at the back. Nice. Marula is skating well. I want to ice skate, man. I am so surprised by how much fun I had in this TLSQ. It's just as wholesome as last week's and last year's quest with Hagrid. I hope you enjoyed the Winter Wonderland, Professor. Thank you for inviting me to share this time with you, Miss Silvers. I enjoyed it immensely. Were it not for you, I might have let this holiday pass without pausing to enjoy it. Thankfully, that was not the case. Then a holiday miracle was a success after all. Quite right. This has been a especially delightful holiday for me and everyone else at Hogwarts. And we have you to thank for it. Tell me, what moment on this adventure did you find most memorable? Honestly, getting Phoenix snapped. I will never forget being picked up. I will never forget it. I'll always remember Fawkes picked me up and took me to the Hog's Head Inn twice. Is that what happened? Mullins peered how mysterious. Although I suppose Fawkes would know the way. It should be noted that phoenixes are quite strong. I doubt Fawkes had any trouble carrying you. Well, I was terrified and yet it was the funniest thing I had ever seen. Miss Silvers, thank you for making this a truly happy Christmas. We even managed to keep our work performing anonymous miracles a secret as I requested. That was fun. It wouldn't do for me to receive a gift from you and not give anything in return. Snow globe? I love snow globes. I've prepared a gift for you. It's not much, but I hope it will help you remember this holiday as much as I will. You didn't have to do that, Professor. No, give me. I love presents. Think nothing of it. It's Christmas after all. Happy Christmas, Miss Silvers. Happy Christmas, Professor Dumbledore. Give me the snow globe. Give me. I wish I had a real snow globe. I don't have snow globes in this house. They don't exist here. And happy Christmas to everyone at Hogwarts. Even the puppies. Aww. Oh, they're on a date. They're on a Christmas date. Hey, when do I get to go on a Christmas date? Can we have one of those TLSQs just for once in our life? And I got a nice little snow globe. I love snow globes. I'm putting that in my house. In my apartment, sorry. I am so shocked by how much I enjoyed this TLSQ. I started this TLSQ complaining because I didn't want to do a question involving Dumbledore because Dumbledore doesn't really do things most of the time. He just kind of asks us to do stuff. Or he just says I wish this would happen and then we do it. This time he actually did things and that made me want to give him more things. You know? This was such a good quest. It was so wholesome. I was not expecting it to be so wholesome. Well, I can say with certainty that the only Christmas quest I haven't liked till date was the one in which we set up the party with the professors. That one was dragged out. I just didn't like it. This one didn't feel like it dragged down at all. Even despite having a lot of 8-hour things. Even last week's Dragon Christmas quest, even though I loved it, I did feel like it dragged along way too much and that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. That the 8-hour quests felt dragged on. There were too many of them, more than I could count, I think. Even if there weren't as many, I still feel like it dragged on a bit, even if it was adorable, so I give it a 9 out of 10. As much as I'm shocked I'm saying this, I give this quest a 10 out of 10. It's perfect. It's wholesome. It doesn't feel like it's dragging on. It was just wholesome fun. Just like last year's quest with Hagrid. Except instead of Hagrid this time, we had Dumbledore. And it was good enough to where I could let go of my general dislike for Dumbledore and actually want him to have nice things. I felt like, yes, I want him to have nice things. And if a quest can make me feel like that and actually make me appreciate Dumbledore, that's a 10 out of 10, man, because I don't feel like that often. Because I have a general dislike for the fact that Dumbledore, more often than not, does nothing. But no, he did things. And that made me want to give him things. He actually did something useful with the abilities that he has. And yet, it's also such a realistic quest. None of the Dumbledores were fooled. They know that this is just a kid trying to do something nice. And we know this isn't from my brother. But we appreciate that you're doing something nice. And that makes us happy. I appreciate that. I appreciate how realistic that is. They don't just come together and decide to talk. No, they have a problem. It's going to take time. It's kind of like Sebastian and Anne. We don't expect Sebastian and Anne to reconcile anytime soon. The only reason I have Sebastian and Anne reconcile early is because of the fact that Sienna is going to die very quickly and Sebastian kind of needs Anne on that regard. But they have enough respect for each other where they still correspond when it's necessary. I appreciate this quest, how realistic it is, how fun it was. And I can't believe that this quest scored a 10 out of 10 from me rather than last week's quest. I loved the dragon, the baby dragon in my arms, and yet because it felt like it dragged on a bit, I gave it a 9 out of 10. This did not feel like a drag at all. 10 out of 10. I can't believe this quest has gotten a 10 out of 10. What has the world come to? Whoever wrote this quest, by the way, on Jam City's team, and I think they do watch my videos, it's well done. This was genuinely enjoyable. And the snow globe was actually such a cute gift. Because I love snow globes. Given that it is the 22nd, it's not exactly perfect, but I think it's a good enough time for me to say Merry Christmas, everyone. And I hope you have a great Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas personally, but I know a lot of people do because most of my audience is North American. Enjoy Christmas. I hope you guys get a lot of gifts. For the adults that have to buy gifts this year, I hope you get gifts too. Even the adults deserve gifts. You forget that about adults. There will be a video next week, but just in case Jam City decides to take holiday, because sometimes they do that, I will also say a Happy New Year. 2024 is coming soon. Can you believe that 2020 was nearly 4 years ago at this point? Time is a construct at this point. Time has been passing so fast since 2020 that I've hardly noticed. And I think that is the case for a lot of us. We just couldn't tell when 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023 were all done. I entered college and graduated college. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have never seen the subscribe button glow on my channel. Can the subscribe button glow, please? Subscribe! subscribe. I cannot say the word any clearer. Did the button glow this time? Please glow. It's very fun. And hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I will see all of you next week. Bye everyone. Have a nice day and a great Christmas.